How you doing? I'm back with another exposure session, I call them, which is exposing these dogs that are nervous, scared, anxious, whatever you want to call it, to the world and make them realize that the world isn't against them. I keep repeating that, but that's what this session's about. I hope you enjoy it and you get something out of it. Okay, we have little Chelsea here. Now, Chelsea is a terrified little dog that I've just met, and that's not me choking the dog, by the way. I'm doing nothing. The reason I have the slip lead, I'm always telling you guys, it enables me to help the dog more than anything. Not let her be scared. The lady was just telling me, Lynn, Chelsea never walks on the lead. I've literally put her down for 30 seconds and I'm getting her to walk. I'm like 2 fingers. That's all I'm doing. I'm just not allowing Chelsea to be scared and stay in her shell. Good girl. A good girl. This is all about a good girl, Chelsea. All about exposure. Yes. You'll be surprised, guys, how quick you can change a dog, especially with the right equipment. Good girl. Look at you. That's the way. Come on, Chelsea. That's a pretty relaxed little dog. But Chelsea's been allowed to hide. She's been allowed to panic. She's been allowed to run away. And this is all about little Chelsea confronting her fears. We don't know what her past is, but she was terrified when I just came in the house. I only met her like 5 minutes ago, and look at her walking already. Good girl. Come on. Good dog. Yes, Chelsea. Let's go. Let's go. You're okay. You're okay. I'm a big believer in getting these dogs away from the owners, away from the situation. With me, someone who doesn't have a history, doesn't feel the anxiety. Good girl. Look at her. That's not a scared dog now. A little bit sort of looking around, but completely compliant walking. Loose lead. There's no pulling. Really trying to educate you guys on these slip leads and understanding that they are a tool used correctly, that they are amazing. They allow you to get your dogs to comply and not hide. Good girl. That's the way. Come on. Ah, beautiful. Very good, Chelsea. Yes. I didn't quite get the start of that, which I wish I did, because she really protested. But I got her through it with that little bit of pressure. And the second Chelsea gave up the fight, I released the pressure. And then she very quickly learned, if I comply, there's no pressure. It's all enjoyable. Chelsea, yes. And she can walk and be happy. It's about knowing how to use your equipment. I'm going to do a specific video on slip leads very soon with a dog and just demonstrate everything about them. But hope these videos helping you out. I'm now going to take Chelsea up to a bunch of shops where she's got a history of being very scared. So I want to take her in front of these shops and meet people and make her realize that the world isn't that scary. That's all these are about. You hear me repeat that all the time. Got to teach these guys, these boys and girls, these dogs, that the world is not against them and it's going to be okay. For anyone who might be commenting, yes, I realise this slip lead's a thicker version for a small dog, but it's all I had on me and it's working fine. And I'm certainly not choking this little dog. Look at that lead. It's all her walking. You're a good girl, Chelsea. This dog can be fixed. For sure. I'm so proud of you, Chelsea. Chelsea, come here. Yeah, good girl. Come here. That's the way. What do you think, Chelsea? You want to go for a drive? Oh, look at you. Let's do it, huh? Okay, we are here, huh? So what we're doing, guys, we're just at a bunch of shops over here and we're just going to walk Chelsea around and we're going to help her get over her fears. You're okay, aren't you? Let's go. Getting into the car, no worries. That's a really good start. Remember, a lot of this fear is learnt behaviours. What I mean by that, hey Chelsea, let her go to the grass. What I mean by that is that owners subconsciously encourage it. They baby the dogs too much. They pick them up when they're scared. They hide them when they're scared. Instead of letting the dog get a bit brave. She's pretty inquisitive right now. No real major fear. A little bit of nerves looking around, but not bad. Not fighting to get back in the car. At least interested in things. Good girl. Let's go and say hello to some people, huh? Just simple things like this. Shop fronts, car parks, noises. Exposure seems to be the label I've given these sessions. Exposing your dogs to the things they don't love and that may have compounded in them because you've had that term that I use a lot, that knee-jerk reaction. Your dog's scared, hide your dog. Your dog's aggressive, hide your dog. This is not the answer, guys. You wouldn't do it with your children. You would try and help your kids break through their fears. Let's start doing the same with our dogs, hey Chelsea? You're pretty good here. A little bit of anxiety, nothing too bad. Looking in the bottle shops. I'm gonna let her be inquisitive. This is what I want. I don't want a dog hiding under my feet. Looking at people. Good girl. That's the way. Chelsea, I think you can deal with more people. I think we're going to put you back in the car and let's drive to another area. What do you think? Yeah, let's do it. Come on. Let's do it, huh? Yeah? Chelsea? Hey, you want to do that? What do you think? So you can hear this dog behind me. She's certainly not 100% comfortable, but this is a dog that can certainly be helped easily. Good girl. So I was talking to the owner when I started the session today, and I said, this session with Chelsea is not about obedience. And that as a trainer and an owner of a dog, you need to work out, does your dog have an obedience problem or a behavior problem? Hers is behavior, not bad behavior, but her anxiety, her fear. So this session is not about sits and stays. It is irrelevant, doesn't matter. She's not a naughty dog. I can't reprimand her. I have to try and encourage her. This is where some people get it wrong. You're not going to fix everything with sits and stays. A lot of it's not about that. Sure, when you have boundary problems and dogs that don't listen, absolutely. But this is not about that for Chelsea. This is little Chelsea trying to be a well-balanced and get some fear out of her. And this is all we're trying to do with Chelsea, is expose her in a nice way to a good environment where she's not nervous and she's walking really well. And now I've got her down to the beach and a skate park, and we're going to see how she goes down here with a few noises and experiencing this. Look at little Chelsea walking. She's doing good, huh? You're not scared. She's inquisitive. So much of this is encouraged by people telling you guys, don't hide your dogs away. They're not all fixable. I'm not saying I'm going to fix Chelsea in one session, but we're going to go a long way towards it. This is not a dog that's hating being here. Look at this. She's not pulling me away. She's looking around. She's going, it's not that bad. There's kids skateboarding over here, Chelsea. Want to check them out? Look at her. Yeah, hello. Let's go. Huh? All these kids. Just a few noises and things like that. I keep repeating it, but once you realise the world's not against her, no one's going to hurt her, I guarantee a lot of these fears will go away. Just look at her. Girl. Hey, Chelsea, let's go. Come on. Do you know how many times I don't see the problem that the owner sees? Now, why do you think that is? It's because I'm not treating the dog the same way. I'm not encouraging the problem subconsciously. People don't mean to do it, but they're encouraging. So I don't see the same issues, because Chelsea's with someone who's confident, who doesn't let her be scared, who makes her get out there, and she suddenly forgets a lot of her problems. I redirect them. I let her see a dog. I let her see kids skateboarding, and I let her just forget. I don't let her get focused and absorb by being scared and pulling back on the lead. You've got to be that sort of handler. You've got to be a good leader for your dog. They need confidence out of you as owners. Look, Chelsea, another little dog coming up. Look, little puppy. You want to say hello? You want to say hello? Huh? You want to say hello? Ah, good girl. There we go. Good puppies. Good dog. Good boy. Another dog coming up. I got told Chelsea doesn't interact with dogs. I want to meet them. So I'm going to see. I'll let her do her own thing. See if she does want to meet. Huh? Yeah? See if she wants to say hello. Hi. You want to say hello? No? Not today? Is she not scared? You're all right, aren't you? Huh? Okay, so Chelsea didn't choose to interact with that dog much. She wasn't scared of it. Some dogs just don't interact with dogs. Don't think your dog's broken when this happens. Some dogs are like people. They're just quiet. They don't want to know many people. Dogs don't want to know many dogs sometimes. And that's okay. You can't force dogs on your dog, provided she's not petrified, she didn't care, she smelled him, she kept walking. I think that's her choice. She's doing great. I know some of you are probably watching that thinking, what a boring session. There's not much excitement going on there. I disagree. These are some of my favorite sessions, helping dogs get through their fears and become more confident dogs. It doesn't seem like much is going on, but by putting this effort and getting your dog out here and in a threshold sort of manner, which means we're not going to confront them too much. We keep them comfortable as we can, but we make them confront their fears. You can do so much for your dog. Remember, a lot of this comes from you as owners. You need to relax. Don't let your dog play on the fears where you feel that sorry for your dog. I say this all the time. That sorry for your dog where you feel you can't correct them or expose them and get them out there because they're scared and you hide them away. You wouldn't do it to your kids. You wouldn't do it to yourself. So don't do it to your dogs. Your duty as an owner is to help your dog get through these problems. Come up with a plan and get through it, and you'll be very surprised how much better you can get your dog. Guys, if you enjoy my videos, I really appreciate it if you give me a subscribe, hit the little like thing there, give me a thumbs up, turn notifications on, the bell icon, so you know when I do my next video. I hope you're enjoying them and I'm sharing good knowledge and you are learning things about yourself as a handler, a trainer, and your dog, and you can help your dogs. Until next time, I'll see you soon. Bye.